where are the real men at? The ones who are not on Instagram liking AI pictures of with, because I also have babies, and I will show them to you so that you don't have to look at AI pictures.
I mean, let's see them. Let's see what we are working with. I'm kidding, gentlemen. No simping on the channel, you know the rules. But welcome back, guys, to the channel. Bit of a late episode today, as you won't believe it, but I've had some technical difficulties, guys, whether you want to believe it or not. But here we are again, guys. After the mandatory 2 hours fixing it, we're here. We're ready to explore some women, guys. Not in the way we would want to, but rather mentally. We're going to explore them. So let's move on to this one, guys, as women are getting replaced. This comment here says, respectfully, as a man, that's also what I'm waiting for. Why will I put up with issues when I could just speak to an AI female that understands me and my flaws? AI has done more for me than any female has. All right, let's hear it.
We are officially here. We are officially at the point where people are saying, well, what can a human woman do for me when I can have a robot? We're here. Feels scary. Feels really scary.
We definitely are, fellas. What a good day to be alive, eh? Now, I don't usually like technology, but a goth girl virtual reality big knocker woman? Hell yeah, guys. That won't give you a headache and won't divorce you and take your children? Sign me up, you know? Because, guys, women provide so little. Take a look at this man. AI has done more for me than any female has. Like, that's a crazy statement, guys. But, you know, I presume that a lot of you are very opposed to this whole AI thing and you don't like it. And to be honest, I don't like it either. It's very unnatural. But I just will have to be lying if I were to say that I do not understand these men. Because I do understand them. A lot of men are invisible. A lot of men receive zero female attention at all. Like nothing. And so their options are, do I want an AI that simulates women? Or do I just want to be alone? Can you blame them, guys? Then you have the men who have had experiences with women, but they're like over 90% bad. You know, guys who have gotten divorced, their children stolen away, money stolen away, women who lead them on just for resources and attention, and you have to pay $200 to go on a date and it never escalates into anything. How can you blame these men for wanting a way out? So men, as always, have adapted and they've come up with something, and it's a great substitute, excuse me, for women. But guys, let's see more ways in which women are substituted, because it's not only AI. Some men are choosing to just ditch women and focus on career, hobbies. Just 1,000 things have come up, guys, that are better than women. So let's move on to this one that is quite frustrated at the whole thing going down.
This is for men and for men only. What the fuck do you do in your spare time in order to meet people? Because I'm at a loss, because I don't know how to meet you, because unless I'm doing like some sort of run club, high rocks, CrossFit thing, which will sound like hell, by the way. I don't understand, like, what do you do? What do you do? Because the things I do, men don't go to. I go do dance classes. There's no men there. It's a girl thing only. So, like, what do you do? What are you just at home?
Hey, no disrespect. I do dance classes. All right? This woman out here, guys. I do dance classes. What are you going to call me, gay?
Home like I am? Is it through work? Because I work from home, so shit. The odds aren't looking good, guys. They're not. And I might just have to accept, like, it's an impossible reality for me. Yeah.
Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it, guys. Drop a like and subscribe. Take a look at the face, guys. The collective female expression of we've pooped the bed. We've just, you know, we've overplayed our hand, guys. Oh, you gotta love it. And yes, they have indeed. Yes, they have. Maybe it's too late for compromise. It's a bit too late, but hey, you continue being regretful, and maybe we'll find a way, right? But let's move on to this other one. Again, we have another expression, guys, of pure regret that these women should honestly feel. So let's continue.
I'm literally having a mental breakdown, but I kind of just had this epiphany that maybe these women didn't meet like Mr. Right or the perfect man that just fell from the sky one day. Like, yeah, maybe the guy like treats them well, like treats them like a human, but I don't think these women actually like met like the most perfect man ever. I think a lot of women just accept bullshit and tolerate bullshit because it's tolerable. Like, they're not like asshole men, they're not abusive, but they're not great, like these great men, you know what I mean? So maybe that's why, like, when you feel like you can't meet someone, it's because you just have higher standards. Like, I think I'm onto something here.
She's onto nothing, guys. No, she's onto the usual cope of, you know why I'm single at 35? Because I'm just too good of a person, it turns out. And I don't want to settle for less, you know? I don't want to settle for a mediocre man that is not great. Now, in all honesty, guys, almost all people are not great. Like, they make mistakes, they have their annoying things, you know? I mean, me and you are great, but not everybody's up to our level, is what I'm meaning to say. Like, these women, guys, are not great, alright? You wouldn't categorize these women as being great. They have 1,000 flaws. They probably have, you know, equal to their body count number. They have, like, all their baggage of dating and all this thing. All of them are narcissists. Not in the way that women claim that men are narcissists, as in mentally unstable, but rather they have narcissistic tendencies to only think about themselves and think that they're the best thing ever. So these women are not great, alright, madam? That if we have to find a man for you, he won't be great. In fact, he probably even wouldn't be good. So with that being said, there are enough men, let me tell you that much, there are enough men that are up to your level and even surpass it. But therein lies the problem, guys, that she still views them as less. A great, quote-unquote, great man for her is a 6'3" millionaire who also, outside of being a millionaire, has like 7 hours a day to watch TikToks with her and whatever BS she likes doing. That's a great man, right? And that knows how to act and read her mind and all these things. Like, we know the drill. You won't find him. But anyway, guys, let's move on to the last one. That is this woman.
I feel like there's so many single women out there that are just so scared. Like, what if I never find my soulmate? And I'm over here like, oh my God, what if I do find my soulmate? Because like the way my life is set up, it's just not set up for a man to like be in my space, right? I mean, it's 8:30. I'm on a heating pad. I don't want to be talked to or bothered while I scroll endlessly. And I just brought an entire pecan pie to my bed. I brought the whole pecan pie to my bed and ate it. I didn't eat the whole thing, but like the whole pecan pie was in my bed. I feel like a real adult would frown upon that. Like, what do I do if somebody's here? Like, I just close the door and ask for privacy to eat my pecan pie in peace? I don't know. It just doesn't feel like the move.
So there are so many women out there, guys, wanting a man and feeling bad because they don't have a man. But this woman is cool. She's above that. She doesn't need no man. There's all these other women, meh. But she, guys, is on another level, right? And notice how, like, bordering dangerous she is, you know, like chaotic, spontaneous. She's eating a pecan pie on bed. I know, guys. She's just so cool and quirky and, you know, interesting. You'll never be as cool as her. Me neither. Nobody, guys, will ever be as cool as this woman because she's eating pecan pie on bed. How it's dangerous. It's threatening to societal norms, but she doesn't abide by societal norms because, you see, she doesn't want no man. She doesn't need no man. Hell yeah, sister. So anyway, we'll finish with that. Just very cool woman, guys. Damn, she's so cool. I wish I could be her, guys, honestly. So now, let's move on to the articles, guys. I have two very good ones for you. I mean, as always, right? It's just this channel, guys, the quality of this channel. But speaking about quality, some dude asked me why I don't post the intro and outro. I'll do just for you guys, just for this one person. So ask and it shall be given to you. All right. But with that being said, let's move on to the next one. I mean, to the article. Is trial S3X before dating/relationship a requirement now? I keep hearing men saying this to me a lot. They don't want to wait for a relationship to have S3X, or they want to see S3Xual compatibility before getting into a relationship or even dating. And I'm clear on my profiles that I'm demisexual and I'm not into casual S3X or hookups. So if you don't know what demisexual is, right, because there's like 900 sexualities, it's a person who feels like S3 actually attracted to personality, guys, rather than looks. I know. All right. Hey, guys, ain't nobody demisexual in this whole planet. All right. Give them a hobo and it just doesn't matter how good of a personality he has. Ain't nobody care about that hobo. I mean, forget about the hobo. Just a man who is, say, 5'5". Not a single demisexual will be attracted to him. It just doesn't matter what personality he has, alright? But she's demisexual, guys. She's looking for personality, wouldn't you see? It seems like a bunch of mental gymnastics, mind tricks, all try to get hookups. All to try to get hookups from women who say they don't want to hook up. I'm not giving free trials to my body like a Costco. Why can't people into casual or hookups date other people into casual and hookups? Why do they seem hell-bent on converting those who specify they don't want this? I'm not even a prude or waiting for marriage, but I do want to be with someone sincere who actually gets to know me and fall in love with each other, and that is consistent, and dating with intention to find commitment and a lifelong partner. Wow, guys, we have like the last woman in whatever country she is that focuses on like meaningful things. I cannot believe it. So she doesn't want to give her body away like a Costco. Isn't Costco a shop? Like a store? But she says that she's looking for consistency, dating with intention, finding commitment, lifelong partner. Hell, guys, I'm even impressed. Now, you'll say, Hiran, every woman says that. Well, yes, every woman says that, but it's only this woman who doesn't give her body away like free candy, you know? While the other women say they want this, but they give their body away like candy. Is this all that dating is now? I just want to give up and be forever alone if this is the dating culture now. The thing is, a relationship is free, there is no contract. If things don't work out or the S3X isn't compatible, then it's easy to break up and move on. But they don't even want the title. So there you have this woman, guys. Look, if it takes being a demisexual to be a normal woman, I'll accept it. I'll even go to an LGBT rally. Well, no, because I don't respect LGB and T, but I respect D. I respect the D, guys, you could say. So, demisexuals, I like them. I also like asexuals. I've always liked asexuals, alright? Out of the whole LGBT crowd, they're the only ones I like. Because they're not promiscuous animals like the rest of them. So, I like this about them, right? I like asexuals and now demisexuals, guys. It's 2 letters. So, I will go to the AD rally, alright? Because if you are the only people that are sane and are looking for lifelong partners and are looking for meaningful things, then hell yeah. But what do you guys think about the article? Now, I understand that a lot of men say they want S3X before the relationship. A lot of men also know that they'll never get to a relationship, so they are at least trying to get the S3X. But here's the thing. Don't give it away, right? As a woman. Because if you really want a man to respect you, just don't give your body away. And if you're one of those men who wants to have S3X before you have a relationship, then you gotta be okay with the idea that any woman you ever encounter is gonna have a body count in the upper double digits, right? Because you are essentially forcing them to. You're telling them, I'm not going to deal with you if you don't have S3X with me. All right, well, the previous 10 guys said the same thing, right? So why are you mad now that she has a high body count? But anyway, guys, let's move on to the other one. Dating is dying. So I don't know if you've heard the news, guys, but dating is not doing so well. I know, right? Crazy. I know if you were aware of this fact. It's funny because the last 2,000 videos were about this. But anyway, guys, it's honestly not even worth the money and effort to date anymore. I'm 33 male, and I can remember 12 to 15 years ago, dating was much more enjoyable, even off the dating app at the time. Now it's just a core. I think it's a core. I don't enjoy myself at all, even when I find a date which has become harder and harder. I read that so many men aren't getting married or even starting families, and it's easy to see why. Society has totally turned its back, especially on men of all age, race, creed, etc. Yeah, all ages, all races, all creeds, except the 6 feet tall, very genetically attractive men. It's them. They are the ones that are benefiting out of this whole thing. And all the rest of the men, like 90% of men, are in this same boat. I'm sure I'm not doing everything right, but it's kind of hard when you're the only one trying. Rant over, the fatigue is real. Hell yeah, guys. Women fatigue. Am I right, guys? But let's read a few comments. I want to get other men's opinions. I think that literally every man watching can relate to this, especially the men who are on the older side. You can remember dating being more enjoyable, but now it's like a fable. We're gonna tell the younger generation, oh, back in my day, dating actually didn't make you want to unalive yourself. All right, let's read it. Modern life has trained us to expect instant gratification. When everything else gives immediate rewards, our brain becomes less willing to pursue slow and certain high-effort rewards, including relationships with women or even just making new friends. A few bad experiences leads us to very quickly conclude that the juice is not worth the squeeze. I'm gonna stop you right there. Slim Boy Fat. Wasn't that an artist, guys? Slim Boy? Right here, right now. Is that the song reference of the video? But first off, I don't think that men are looking for immediate rewards. Men are looking for relationships, and they are willing to pursue slow, high effort, you know. But then you get divorced, and now you're back at square one. You see, it's not about the instant gratification. It's that men see the legal power that women have. Men see how many marriages end in divorce. Men see who usually initiates those divorces, and they don't want to be part of that. It's not about instant gratification. And then he says, a few bad experiences lead us to very quickly conclude the juice is not worth the squeeze. No, again, I just have to disagree. It's not a few bad experiences. First off, you don't need 200 experiences to make up your mind, all right? That's the whole thing we're trying to avoid. We're trying to avoid the broken 72 times heart with 3 divorces. That's what we're trying to avoid. If I must get there in order to make my conclusion, then that defeats the purpose. And second off, we can come up to the conclusion that the juice is not worth the squeeze by observing other people's experiences. So we can gather 200 experiences without having to go through them, you know? Which is why we're here at the end of the day. Let's read one more. Well, many more, actually. I'm interested. That only one trying thing is definitely exhausting. When no reciprocating is given, the what's the point feeling greatly sets in. Gentlemen, I'm going to ask you, can you remember when was the last time a woman put, let's say, a third of your effort? Can you recall that? Some of you are married, so you'll have your answer quite quickly. You know, my wife, she does all these things. But most of you, I'll presume, you'd have to think of like years back in order to think of a single woman who has put in 1/3 of the effort you put in. That's my experience. I have to go back like years, guys. Years go back for a woman that puts 1/3 of my effort. It's just women don't care at all. They have 700 options. They don't care about you. You're a little ant. They don't care. It's so exhausting. We have a woman here. Society has truly confused both men and women. As someone who looks for a nice, respectable man, it's also hard to find. I get so many matches personally, and weeding through the genuine guys for the ones who only want a one-nighter isn't easy. Don't give up. The right person will feel your vibe, and it'll feel like the easiest, happiest date of your life. If it feels like too much, then take a step back from dating, focus on your goals, your dreams, build your life, and that energy will bring in the right woman. Hell, guys, I'm agreeing with a woman. I had an old man tell me I had the most beautiful smile the other day in the bakery, and I thought, wow, I can't even remember the last time a man complimented me in public. Maybe that's a good starting point. Wishing you success. So here's what I say, guys. Like, I agree with a lot of women. I understand their struggles when they say it's hard to find a man who is nice and genuinely cares for me. Yeah, it's harder. It's probably harder than 10 years ago. All right. But still, it's like women's problems are so much easier because, man, at least you have options. Like, yes, you have to weed them out. Yes, a lot of them are trying to get in your pants and lie to you. But at least you have options. And she says, oh, I have matches. Oh, no shit, you do. You have like 300 of them. It's just so much easier than having 0 options. And you have to settle for like the only woman that pays attention to you, who of course is going to be an absolute happy. Let's read one more by another woman. Current dating scene and the apps aren't made for normal people with normal desires, i.e. meeting one good compatible match. The apps have become a literal game of swiping. The algorithms on those apps are specifically designed to keep people on there forever. Example, decent men are shadow banned and shown to decent women only if the distance, etc. It's ridiculous. B. Narcissistic toxic men and women who are always swiping with no intention get promoted, and they always have several people on rotation, messing with their heads and wasting time. It is not so great of the apps either. That was what I was about to mention. Like, I was waiting to make this comment. We can whine about, dating apps and algorithms all we want, but if that was the only problem, dating wouldn't be so bad. Like, if you could find a good woman outside of dating apps, this whole thing wouldn't be a problem. But you see, at the end of the day, guys, dating apps only mirror reality and in real life dating. The same narcissistic bimbos you have on dating apps are the same ones you have in society, just to a lesser degree probably. The same women who are on dating apps not able to settle for someone because they think that they're God's gift to the earth, you have the same thing in real life. It's the same thing. Like, people will tell me, oh, Hiran, all these TikToks, they're just on the internet. So what, they're like another dimension or something? They're another reality we're not part of? No, it's the same thing we see in society. It's just, yeah, on TikTok, the women are a bit more crazy, right? The internet is always more extreme than reality, but it's a mirror. It goes through the prism of being a bit more radical. That's it. But the women we see every day on the channel, guys, aren't they the same women you see in real life? So it is not so great of the apps either, this person says. Various platforms for instant gratification, porn, OnlyFans, Insta models, etc. have just made people lazy and less intentional towards real relationships. But real life is still better in my opinion, though I'm also personally quite tired of the whole game. Editor, get the article out of here because it's 2 women in a row that I have to agree with. And I'm starting to, I'm starting to worry. What is happening? But, I gotta admit, it's true. Women are also tired of the game, but the thing is, women created the game. That's what's so fun. That's what's so funny about it, guys. Like, women created the game, they created the rules, and now they're tired of it. Fantastic. Well, wouldn't it be, guys? Women get what they want, and they're actually not satisfied. Wow, what a shock, eh? But anyway, guys, I'll leave you off here. No insults on the channel today. Makes me recall yesterday I talked about the red pill path, the red pill rage, and how I'm out of it. And there was a viewer who was worried But he done. Your anger was your edge. What are we gonna do now if you don't get mad? I will. It doesn't matter that I'm, you know, healing from the red pill rage. I still get like so angry at these women that, yeah, you don't need to worry about that. It's just I decided today's video to be a bit more chill, guys. But don't worry, I'll still work, you know, ceaselessly to get this channel banned because of all the things that I say and all the insults. So don't worry about it. But guys, thank you for watching for now. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.